What's up?
Hawk, I fucked up. I got locked out of the car like
What did
my approval wasn't high enough because I didn't carry her with me throughout the entirety of Act 1. Shame. I swear to God, I've known you way too fucking long now.
The fight that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started fighting and not knowing what it was, but they'll continue on forever just because this is the fight that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started fighting and not knowing what it was, but they'll continue on forever just because this is the fight that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started. Oh, thank fucking God. I've got to get home. Sorry for falling asleep in your store, but I've got to get. Someone hung themselves right next to me while I was sleeping? No, but... God damn it, Moo, you were so fucking hot. Buck bound them. Moo, Buck, get to her. I feel sick. So sick. Door slips under my feet and I fall back hard, loudly knocking books to the ground. I assume they're books. Can't see anything. Everything goes black. An awful dream.
Hey! No! Wake up, you! Oh my gosh, did I break the human? Stupid!
I don't know about you, Chad, but I think this form is a lot better. Actually. Oh, it's my dear guest. Welcome. Would you like to stay till morning? Just rest until nighttime. Huh? You say you're here about a request? Oh, that reminds me. My sis said something about that. Why do I need to go up to the Tulare Forest? We're working on a new bread to serve here. But to make it, we need a certain ingredient. It's called forest honey. But supposedly, it can only be found in a certain place on floor 3. Chat. I live. Hold on. I'm mostly live. First, there we go. What's going on, everybody? Brought to talk here again after like a week of no streams. Let me move myself over here. How's everybody doing? Everyone having a good day? Everyone have a good week while I was gone to go buy the milk? How are y'all doing? So, I unfortunately was not able to stream last week just due to some life things, but we're back. I was trying, emphasis on trying, to post some stuff to YouTube. I've also been doing some background stuff. Hopefully we can get that launched pretty soon for the channel, so I'm just not a React Andy. Yeah. And also chat. Should I play Etria and Odyssey 5 again? I mean, I'm sure shit not starting over, but should I try it again? I've been thinking about it. The dungeons have been calling. 6 Sabotage song, by the way. I was also noticing this as I was starting up stream. Most of my viewers and subscribers on YouTube come from me watching Hunter the Parenting and giving my thoughts on it. at least a minimum of 20 minutes of me pausing and rambling at it, so it was quite transformative. There was one episode today that I posted. It was a 30-minute episode, and that video is an hour long. Yeah. So I was thinking about that, right? It's like, man, I've been watching a lot of horror stuff. I've been watching Hunter the Parenting, which is World of Darkness, and Fake Documentary Q, which is a great, smart, well-written Japanese horror anthology. Like found footage horror. And so I use let me grab it. Oh god. So because it's thematic, I use this model, right? And I'm thinking to myself, man, you know, I do a lot of like horror themed things. And they're gonna come into the stream and see my normal model, like my base model, and they're gonna hear the city pop like, this is such crazy whiplash. And it's either gonna deter people that aren't cool, or they're gonna be like, this dude's wild, I'm here for it. What's up, Lex? Lex, you just missed it. I've admitted that the dungeons are calling again. You know, the dungeons. I don't even know if you can see my mouse. I don't think you can. That's what happens when all I do is like occasionally I'll like record something, and then the rest of it is me buckling down for Fabula Ultima. He's just like, I've been consumed by the JRPG. Also, my dad thinks you're on crack. Because I was telling him about like you and Kunajo's like characters and how you're basically doing 18 damage, 36 with one punch. If it's elemental resistance vulnerability. And it's like, how did you even come up with that? Like, let me tell you about the tank that basically just takes no damage. Why 2 shields? Because you're tanky and you beat people with it, the doy. I have started working on some side quest. I shouldn't say side quest. Essentially, what the format is going to be, because I'm instead of making some like sweeping long epic, and those are totally cool. I think what I'm just gonna do is like, yeah, you're gonna go take this guild quest. It's got substance to it, but you're gonna go do that, and then occasionally once you rank up enough, then you'll also like do something like longer and serious. Maybe interlace some stuff in between, make an overall arcing thing. But baby steps. If it falls through for whatever reason, and I'm lazy, you won't feel like you got absolutely cheated. So I feel bad it took me this long to like make something for Fabula Ultima. At least got something. And might I say, one of the quests I have written already is quite peak, because I can't spoil too much of it, but one of the quests, I won't tell you which one, involves a very Chunbyo character. Like, oh, this build idea is perfect. It'll totally reflect who they are. I also want to just like make like a side character where they're like an orator, and they do like the anime thing of like they just describe what happens and they give the party buffs. You know, that classic like JoJo's thing. Oh my god, he uses command to channel the leaves and use the fly. +2. That'd be funny. And I've also been watching Angel Sword, Leaflet's thing, whenever I can, because it doesn't seem like it's consistent for the most part, unfortunately. You know, it's not like once a week they stream. I think it's like 8 or 9 days apart from the last one that was on their Twitch channel. And they actually released a new patch with something called the Fey Knight, which is just basically your sword magically flies around and like kills people. I'll have to see what the rules are like, because all I can imagine is like, alright, I got these brass knuckles. Can I use my brawling fist weapons as a ranged attack? You punch me from over there? Yes. Boom. That'd be funny. I can actually. It's that, and I want to make. Has anyone seen that like genie skull thing episode from Billy and Mandy? Where it's like you get your wish, but it's a genie wish. And I think the character's name was Puddin'. And he wished for a pink bunny that loves him. And it loves him to death. So it just constantly tries to kill him. I want like a lesser version of that as like an enemy. It's like, oh, this is a cute rabbit. Make a perception check. Okay, why? Don't worry about it until you roll. You sense a horrible dark aura from this rabbit. Like, alright, then I'll just like use my wings because I got the flying quirk and I'll just fly above and observe them. They spot you. Okay, it's not like they can do anything. They jump up at Mach 5 and they just roundhouse kick the fuck out of you. What the fuck? Square up, boys. This rabbit knows martial arts. And he uses ki. That'd be a funny idea. Or just not even that, maybe like a squirrel. I feel like a squirrel would be worse because it's a lot smaller. Or I just remake those horrible abominations from Disaster movie, the Alvin and the Evil Chipmunks. Alright, attacks you with a bite attack. I'm gonna put up a clock now. Why are you putting up a clock? Because he's latched onto your nuts. You need to spend at least 3 actions to get him off. 3 actions? He's on there really good. And he's got a hankering for nuts. Oh, I could do so many curse mechanics. Because that's the thing about Fiber Ultima, and Lex can attest to this. We were doing dumb shit in testing. It's JRPG combat. You don't need a board. So it's partial theater of the mind. So it was just like, alright, I'm gonna leap off my companion's shield and jump over, so I'll just like move their little tile over. There's one slime left, so everyone just gangs up on him in a triangle. But it's good that we did do that because I have patch noted some things. Slime's got a buff. It's a small buff that is reasonable for like basically level 1 enemies. You guys do not need to fight level 1 enemies, I'm realizing. Also changed some of their abilities, I believe. And what else? I mean, I've just been forcing myself just to make random enemies that pop in my head. Most of them seem to be undead because I've got I might have to change the formula for undead because I have a weird way of how like zombies and stuff work. It's not so much like lore that basic people will probably know. You know, it's like, oh, who's Sarenrae? You know who Sarenrae is when you die, your soul leaves your body and goes back to the domain of the god of darkness and death, the Bone Wheel. And believe it or not, despite those domains, he's in fact a cool dude. He is one of the good gods. And so when your soul leaves your body and goes back and crosses the planes, or the spheres in this case, part of your soul kind of like splinter off. Particularly powerful souls, obviously they can cycle through more times than like weaker, smaller souls. Sometimes the souls can split in two. So if like, I don't know, like let's say like Lex, you want to do like a one shot and no one else can make it, we can make you a second character, and canonically all of your characters are tied to you because you are the soul essentially of all your characters, and they can meet, and then of course eventually they'll cycle back together again into the same soul, and then eventually I don't know, they might just peter out into the aether, which is just like beyond the realm of the gods. But it's basically like reincarnation. Now, how necromancy works is, I mean, yeah, there's probably spells where you can just pluck someone's soul. Oh, this also explains that world's equivalent of Ganassi. Is while in transit, the soul got fucked with, so like maybe it got too close to the plane of fire, and then next time they got born into like an elf with like flaming hair. So how animancy essentially works is I'm fusing healing and death magic together into animancy. Is when the soul leaves the body, it kind of leaves behind a residue. And that residue is like the spiritual energy that you can fuse with your mana to essentially shape it. So, you know, if a lot of people die, necromancers love battlefields, dude, because it's just so easy. It's just an abundant source of energy. And there's just bodies there. So you just use that like 50% soul energy and 50% mana to basically just like reanimate and control the zombies. And of course you can also do this for healing, or if there's like ghosts, because ghosts also kind of get explained. You can use it to basically have like a tangible thing for the ghost to get hit by. Or you can just use the life energy and it's like, hey golem, you're alive now. Keep in mind, this is just the animancy I've thought about. I like my healing and my necromancy. Hate necromancers though. So it's not so much of like, I mean, obviously there's gonna be taboo of like, you fucked with the corpse, what's wrong with you? You know, that kind of thing. But it's not like you're like, you know, it's not like Skyrim where the person is actually moaning that to put them out of their misery. Or soul trapping them. Now you might ask yourself, hold on. Got a little sippy. Smash yourself, talk. How did ghosts work then if their soul left their body? Well, I can tell you about spirits. So, like, let's say a lot of people. Now, what would be good then? Okay. So let's put it this way. Let's say there's a village, right? It's really good, like, trade route. Or it's like, it's very tactically advantageous. Let's say some bandits decide, this is our place now. So they just kill everybody in the village. Now, because of the sheer emotional shared foci, or focus, the soul energy kind of becomes sentient if it's powerful enough. And keep in mind, this isn't like, oh, I killed you and I hate you. No, this is generally like, you have to be an incredibly powerful soul, or you have to be a mass collection of souls. Those can't be anybody. And then that cumulative emotion begins to shape into a spirit. Now the spirit, unless it's particularly powerful, I think I'll have to write in, they have no memories of who they were. They are a completely new person, but they are shaped by that emotion. So going back to the bandit thing, you kill a bunch of villagers, right? Unjustly. Those bandits have indirectly caused, well, not indirectly, but unwittingly caused the formation of a spirit of justice. Or vengeance, depends on how the people were honestly feeling. We can get into like some like angel turns demon thing like that. And so the spirit of justice then just comes in as like a glowing ethereal knight or something, and then just starts slaughtering all the bandits. And they might just hang out in that area for a while. I thought way too much about death already. That's like the one I've got, like, okay, I've got all these schools of magic, right? You got the elementalism, you got the metaphysical mysticism, and then there's just like 10 fucking pages for animancy. I've even got like factions dedicated. I straight up have mortician mages that, like, no matter what side you're on, they're like, you're like, oh shit, we gotta let these guys go. We gotta let them do their business. They're neutral. They don't care about this stuff. They're just gonna do the ceremonial rites for the dead. Also, don't go into their massive underground crypts. It's a Paris catacomb situation. You'll get lost down there forever, and only they know how to get out. And hopefully they'll find you, if you're lucky. Lather on some, like, fucking black metal face paint and shit. And the crazy part is, chat, this lore I've written for these, like, mortician mages, you'll never guess what race it is. It's not the elves. It can be a faction of humans, I guess, because humans. It's the dwarves. Because I got tired of dwarves being the people from Tolkien's shit. I mean, you'll still have those, but those guys are also more like, we have guns? So we straight just have black metal dwarves down in some crypts, taking care of the dead. You wanna be fucking dirt people? I'll make you dirt people. I was also thinking about the elves, and I've realized I've made the elves horribly tragic. Because the general idea was that elves have a natural affinity for psionics, because legends tell that their people came from the stars. You might be thinking, Hawk, did you just turn the elves into aliens? Yes, and I'm not the first person to do it. Look at Paizo. Look at those horrible things. Except mine are hot, and that's what makes them more tragic. It's like Paizo elves if they were, you know, they look like Deedlit. And so the problem is, elves, they live forever, basically. They live for a long time. They have the Freewind curse, except because of their psionics, they are way more prone to their emotions. So they get cosmic depression. And it's like, they are so ready. Like, you know, it's like, oh, the elves hate the humans, elves hate the dwarves. Elves don't give a shit, because they're all about the beauty and stuff and love and all that gay shit. And so the elves, it's almost to the degree of, why do they keep going back to that guy? Like, except it's everyone you love dies. Have you considered just exclusively marrying elves or like something? Like, no, but I love them. Like, you know he's gonna die, right? I know, but I love him. Like, I'll try to like raise our kids right, yeah. And then all their kids die from old age. Like, well, I guess the options are either try again, and if it's not enough, possibly get your heart broken again, or just go into turbo depression and never find love again. It's like a mix of like this Sorry from Mass Effect I've added. Like, they can like actually like touch your mind and like essentially know you on a deeper level, but because of that, they're just fucked. Also adding like a like biblically accurate H.R. Giger angel thing to them, because they're like so beautiful that like it gets a little disturbing if you're not ready for it. Their architecture very much reminds me of this one C.L. Moore story I read, where it's the concept of Northwest Smith. He finds this basically like this imperial concubine that are known for being like the most beautiful women in the universe. And she straight up asks him, because she needs help, like, do you find me beautiful? You're the most beautiful woman I have ever met. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. And she goes, I'm lower rung here. In fact, it's gotten to the point where like they have, some of these women have become so beautiful that they have transcended evolution and transcended humanity. So it's just like that, like, this is so weird, but also I can't deny that it's pretty beautiful. Oh, elves are... I'm gonna have to touch more on that cosmic depression. I remember I tried that with like the gnomes, because there's like bleached gnomes in Starfinder. And I tried like lore for that. I was like, ah, the gnomes, you know, this side just you know, look into space. They look too far, and now like gnomes are bleaching as like a cosmic backlash. Ooh, I could do that for like the dark elves. Make the goth. We got the pretty like Stacy elves, and then we have the goth elves. Oh no, we already got the gothy like dwarves. I really am just like, I could make them sadistic. I can make them like BDSM elves. I really am just like the goth boy you bring home to your parents, so I just rock the khakis and the polo shirt. I'm wearing that right now, chat. I've been thinking about this. I don't know if I want to like... You know, everyone's like, oh, I want a big titty gotcha. Like, the aesthetic is nice. And I would very much like to sit in a dark room with somebody else, rather than just wallow in my own despair. But I don't know if I could tolerate that in the long haul. Most goth people I know, except Jackie, which is Jackie's cool, is just kind of obnoxious. Then again, like, what Lex, me, and Kunojo were doing, we had like this little stint of like world building, and we immediately just like hard right turned into dark fantasy. Which there is a beauty to dark fantasy, right? It's like that was the popular trend for a little bit. Was how do I describe like knights bleeding out in like the field of flowers, or like bleeding out in the snow type thing. And that's the thing about dark fantasy, right? It's awful, but you try your best to keep going. What was it? In the... Oh, it's perfect that Dark Souls highlight came up. What? Oh. I was reading the Vermis books. Again, and how it's built is like, it's an art book structured like a fake video game manual. And one of the classes is just straight up just like a knight that's loyal to a princess, and she'll like put a lock of their hair. And there's like legions of knights that do this. It's not just like, oh, you have your special pretty little princess. No, she's got like basically her entire kingdom loyal to her. I like, man, that's kind of beautiful in a tragic way, right? Like you all you can hold on to is your belief. Then there's the knight that once they reach their destination, they straight just cut their own head off. Vermis is a fun place. What if they made a new book? Let me just actually check. Because then for a while, Plastaboo tried doing some like biomechanical horror. Vermis 3. Wait, did they actually? Oh, there is actually a now third Vermis book. That's nice. It is Vermis 3, Old Curses and Buried Horrors. And I would absolutely show you some of the artwork, but that's a monster with bodies coming out of a hole in its stomach. Like a lot of bodies. But I'm afraid to show Hollow Press. That's the publisher. Because they have some very psychosexual books. Some of it is straight up like you could mistake it for porn. I say this because I didn't realize that after the fact. Like, yo, Hawk, says Papa Hawk. What do you want for Christmas? I was really into like just dark fantasy at the time. Like, you know, some Vermis books, and the Hollow Press was like the only place to get it. And I looked afterwards, like, this woman's basically turning into a maggot while getting fucked. I really hope Papa Hawk only looked at exactly what was needed. Or, you know, like this woman's like, it's like Tetsuo Man of Iron, basically. Like this woman's like super depressed and having sex, and then all of a sudden she gets turned into a machine mid-process. Erotica and transhumanism, I feel, should not be in the same room together. And then horror comes in on the cup chair to watch. I know he's filming. Same thing. That reminds me, did anyone ever watch that like TV show where it's like, all right, you say you're hard? We're gonna put you in Gen Pop in prison. And you can leave anytime you have your code, but we're gonna see how long you last. Spoiler alert, a lot of the women did not last. But there was one guy that did. And he was such a badass. He was in the army and things like that. And he actually entrenched himself into the group and was feeding information to the prison guards. Like, this dude's badass. And I can't remember. I think the reason he eventually ended was either it got too hot or his time was up. And so, like, this dude's badass. What's he doing now? So, hi, Kane. And I'm just now realizing that was Kane's message. Oh, you have purple names. And so, like, the dude's like, what's this dude doing now? Oh, he's the cameraman for his wife's OnlyFans. Like, what the fuck happened? And then his wife next season tried to do it, and she fucking bent immediately. I hate OnlyFans, dude. Scholar. Do I still have the purple model? I mean, it's from my older model, but I don't ever throw things away. Oh, yeah, I do. There you go. Got the old model too, not the black and white one. It looks like I haven't slept in like 17 days, but here you go. I think... Dude, since I've started doing YouTube, I haven't watched that much Twitch. But there was one streamer I really liked, Hiyori-zen. Also, nothing to do with the Teen Titans character. Oh, buddy, don't go on social media about Raven. Uno Joe can attest, I flipped my lid in DMs. They took my Starfire from me. They can't take your Raven from you. I won't let them. I won't let you end up like me. I used to like Raven as a kid. As I've grown up, though, Starfire is where it's at for me. But anyways, I watched this one person, Hiyori-zen. Yeah, dude, it made me so... Dude, everything about Titans made me angry. I didn't watch it, my parents did. I saw the final episode, and it's like, oh, this is like Donna Troy's death scene. A fucking random electrified tower. Not even like a big tower, just like a fucking power line tower. Falls on Donna Troy. Electrocutes her, and then she's just dead. This is after they beat the final fight of the season. And then it's just like, alright guys, we did it. Boom! Oh, she's dead. It was so disrespectful. And don't get me wrong, everybody's like, oh, Hawk, are you gonna be racist because Starfire's black? Well, I prefer her to be orange like she's written, but believe me, I absolutely have no problem with black women. Just look at the horrible things I've said in the out of context quotes. And by horrible, I mean I lust after them. Like my aesthetic from anime is like, alright, does she have dark skin? Yes. Does she also have red hair? Oh, that's my waifu. But anyways, so the thing with Raven, can I pull up the picture? And I do find this, I find it in bad taste. Is it my Adventures with Superman? I think it is. I only know that as the series that has Tomboy Lois Lane. Okay. So this is supposed to be like apparently like a promotional picture for their like episode that has Bizarro in it. They tried turning, and they tried saying like, well, these are just cosplayers, guys. No, I'm getting sick and tired of this. They took every single redhead in Marvel and turned them black. Okay? Starfire, you know, Megan Mars, John Jones was always black, so that one's fair, and he also didn't have hair. The Wests. Why Raven looking like she's in a hijab? Because she's in a hijab. And it's just, and this is how it starts, right? Like, oh, it's just cosplayers. No, because then they're gonna take this and they're gonna step further. Like, okay, Halle Berry, beautiful woman. She was really good at Storm. I liked her in the movies. I just really like Storm in general. She's super cool. But there are people out there that now legitimately think that Catwoman was always black. If this was not Starfire, if this was like a random girl, like, okay, hell yeah, brother. But just what it stands for. There's a joke about Trigon and families trying to be a bit too close in there. Yeah, like the jokes like write themselves. Like Beast Boy's fine. Also, by the way, this is Bizarro right here. The Superman. That's Bizarro. You could have fooled me. It's just, and that was the joke on Twitter, Kane. It's like everything was just like, oh wow, you know, there's something to be said about, you know, Trigon being a demon that kills everyone that doesn't agree with them. I just thought like, that's kind of funny. That's gonna give me a little chuckle. It's just like, there are just like some people you don't fuck with. And Raven was the awakening of many people. One of which apparently is my coworker Jackie. We've had that conversation. My goth crush was Lulu in Final Fantasy X, as you all know, but that's like a sacred cow you don't touch. And this is also the thing, right? It's like you have the established characters already. Just do that. Okay, like, okay, Lois Lane, everyone liked Lois Lane's design. You gave her just some tan skin, and you gave her, like, you know, the tomboy cut. That's fine. Right? But that's still fundamentally like Lois Lane. This is straight up putting a hijab on a character that is not of that religion. Raven was quite spiritual, but, you know, when you're a demon, that's more of, like, Western spirituality and stuff. But she also studied, like, chakras and stuff. The point is, like, just make the character as they were. Just not that hard, and unless you're like trying to do like a, I don't know, like Soviet Superman story or like Batman by Gaslight. Just do the thing or just make a new character. And if you're not gonna do that, I feel like there might be intentions behind that. I see some shitty comic book creators. And they will absolutely just vomit their ideology, and I don't want that. And it works both ways, right? It's like, what's the one joke? Like, you wouldn't read Spider-Man either if, you know, he told you how many gay people did you bash today? Like, it's just obnoxious. And keep on, I hate being patronized. This is why I don't watch a lot of like corporate VTubers, because I know they're trying to pander to me to take my money, and I hate it. Indies for life. Now watch, and like, she gonna come back here in like 5 years, and I'm gonna be a corporate VTuber or some dumb shit. Being the nerd uke boy and in the guy group. A lot of VTubers are bad people. That's kind of the crazy thing, right? Fucking anime people, fucking weebs. I don't know, it's like the weebs a lot of the time. I think it's just like, you know, the horny people. Because it's like, oh, Hawk, you're so cool for streaming. Like, buddy, I just downloaded OBS for free, and I just took like a little bit of time to set everything up. Anybody can do it, which means anybody can do it. Anyone can pay another artist to like make a model and rig it. A lot of them aren't into anime, they just don't want to use their real face. Yeah, which is respectable, right? Because that's a thing of privacy. And this gets into one of my grievances with like, first, I don't even like calling it like the VTuber community, because you don't fucking speak for me. Freedom pilled, let's go. But it's just like, the weebs really co-opt the thing. Like, yes, it came out in Japan, but like most big VTubers, I'd say every big VTuber is very much anime. There's some that are unique, I'll give them that. I know, like Hazmat VT, I think he might be a smaller guy. He's straight up just a symbiote. Most of them are horror. Fucking Peanut, dude. I count him as an asshole too. It's just, I still think that dude is a plant. The amount of disrespect at the Streamer Awards for like the VTuber category was insulting. And I didn't even give a shit. Like, okay, this is just like a bunch of like big streamers circle jerking each other, giving each other awards. Like, that was legitimately insulting. Peanut feels like the most astroturf thing. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. From what I have seen, with like viewer charts and stuff from like the more credible sites, he like crazy bots his viewers. Like, he is like tens of thousands of viewers more than like the next person that would like be streaming. What was the game he played a lot of? Arknights. He was like leagues farther than any other like streamer in that regard. And the viewer charts would show like at the same time thousands of viewers simultaneously left and then came back at the same time. So like, he probably boxed it. Yeah, he came out of nowhere playing Tarkov, and they're so far above it. Exactly. I've been doing this for 3 years. You wanna know how many subscribers I got on YouTube? Now, granted, okay, I wasn't the best. I was streaming on Twitch, and it's supposed to be a VOD dump. I have 465 subscribers. I've been doing this for 3 years. Like, even Queso, who is a very talented man, very charismatic, and he bounces off very well with his chat, is generally entertaining. It took him at least 2 years to like start growing. No one just grows that fast. That's a conspiracy board. Heard idea. It's just like, I love that picture of the Question from Justice League, where he's just like disheveled and he's just staring at his conspiracy board. Love the question. I love the Justice League question, and I love old question. I don't love this fucking hippie mysticism bullshit question that someone co-opted after the creator died. Or whatever. But the general thing is, anybody can be a VTuber in all honesty, and there are some despicable people. Because let's be real, the anime girl aesthetic, guys, you gotta admit, like, okay, they can be cool sometimes. That's what everyone said about Casey Tron or whatever her name was. I remember back in the days, like, oh guys, she's not being an e-thought, she's just being ironic. And she wasn't. It stops being a joke after a while. And they just, like, they're the equivalent of titty streamers. I feel bad for some, because there's, like, some really, like, entertaining people that just, like, you can tell that they got beat down by the, like, lewd tuber thing when they're trying not to be lewd. I've seen it in, like, their descriptions and their interactions with some people, and it's awful. Now, I say this as the person I name dropped, Peori's In, is very much a lewd ASM artist. I will at least give them a degree of caveat in that regard, because they were very much in, like, the forum trenches. They're a bit older. And their mentality isn't so much, oh, I'm so cute, give me some money, thanks chat. It's more of like, alright, I want a dissertation on your favorite doujin and why. I at least want 10 pages. Which, I can respect that. They do it for more the love of the game, but... makes me sad. So I like that I've always done those jokes of like boyfriend ASMR or just like doing an ASMR channel. I can't ever bring myself to do it because I know as soon as I dip my toe in there, the fucking mermaid hiding at the bottom of the pool is just gonna rip me down in there and I can't get out. Even though I've got some decently good ideas. Isn't my thing, but he didn't pop out of nowhere with like, yeah, 100k plus viewers in Tarkov. Well, yeah, that's gotta be really hard to like get into like doing things as shooters, because it's just such a popular genre, right? Like most people I know is like, yo, how did you meet your viewers? I played a DS game from like 2011. I played the fan-translated Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force. Oh, and I love it. I've met some very amazing people. Some of which I've known for years now, actually. But yeah. Dude, can you imagine what it's like telling people you're a VTuber? Yeah, any shooter is going to be awful unless you're amazing at it. Yeah. That's why, like, there are some nights where, like, I just decide not to stream because I'm, like, dead tired, or I'm just not in, like, the right headspace because I need help. And it's just like, I can't go on stream, and because I need to entertain you. I at least need to be entertaining to the people. And so I feel like if I don't give enough effort, I just won't do it. I probably shouldn't do that, because then I'm just trapped with my thoughts, or like I do something else. Oh, okay, the last few times I've done like, alright, I'm gonna make up for this by like doing things on the YouTube side. I'm trying to get better at the YouTube thing. I need a structured schedule. The voices in my head are not kind sometimes. Or I'm just lazy and I just sit and I just watch VTubers. Like, oh, Hawk, your reaction Andy now? Yeah, because that's what I watch when I'm not streaming. And I would like to say, for the most part, as a streamer, and this kind of goes back to like viewer numbers and stuff. Of you guys remember the Tomoe Umari thing? Where like this random fucking femboy VTuber was like, look at this shit, look at this piece of shit. Look at her, she's just using the military thing to just, you know, get money. Guys, I have more subscribers on YouTube than him. And I'm not doing like this is a numbers game, no, I think that's awful because, you know, shitty people can get a bunch of followers. And have them never leave. But like, is this guy just envious and bitter about it because they're finding more success so they lash out on somebody that's actually successful? Dude, I hate envy. I think about the 7 deadly sins like once a week and how that applies to certain situations. Are that good and to not want to be big because having people learn how you play is bad for you competitively? Yeah. I don't know if I could be like one of those people that's got like 2,000 consecutive viewers. I can barely chew gum and walk at the same time. How am I supposed to play the game and react to a flyby chat? Comfortable numbers would be nice. And squirrel away my money. Which it's gonna be really hard if you go if you're a YouTuber. I just think about that femboy sometimes. I wonder what caused them to just wig out, right? Because like I'm always such a peach. They do give off the vibe of I'm just doing this as a hobby and for fun. I'm glad it has success, but I do this to feel good and have fun. I like that mentality. That's good. I can't imagine what's like being one of those big streamers where you have like business deals and stuff. Dude, I don't know if I could ever, unless it's like a game I have thoroughly played and enjoy and want to share with my friends. I don't think I could do like a sponsored stream because you know I could not say anything bad. Instead, your asthmatical chat shit and with an anime face. Mine is the roaches, yeah. I mean, it's just like I remember one of the bigger streamers, he's like the only big streamer I watch, Tomato. He was playing with his friend Strippin, and they were doing, I believe it was Back for Blood, it could have been another game. And Tomato's like, man, this is awful. What the fuck? Why is this a thing? This game is shit. I'm not having fun. And Stripping at them like, dude, come on, this is a sponsored stream. You need real back. Like, I can't do that. I can't sell myself out to these innocent viewers. I can't do that. I feel dirty. It's like, it's gotta be like a thing I like. And even then, I'll probably still have some grievances. Because I, in fact, like bad games sometimes. You guys ever play Sacred 3? I put over 30 hours in that game. And I legitimately gave it a bad review. But I got the game for like $4 with like everything in it, so... It's a fun little mindless Gauntlet style game, but it ain't Sacred. The red-headed spear woman, though, that was peak character design. I was not thinking like, what horrible games could I promote? Probably the biggest like game I promoted on my channel is For Mother Matron, and I say that because I think it's a free like horror visual novel game. And it legitimately disturbed me. I listen to like cosmic horror to go to sleep sometimes, and that doesn't faze me. I get some sick ass dreams. But it like actually disturbed me because God hates you, loves it when you suffer. They get their jimmies off so hard when you suffer. And at the end of the game, you get a choice, and your choice doesn't matter, and they just laugh at you. You will get no options, you will get no succor, because I hate you and I want you to feel pain. Like, wow, God actually hates you. That disturbs me greatly. The meaning of life. The nihilists were correct. I'll also say this about the game as well. Much respect to the creator for 2 reasons. One, you go on their channel, the only videos they have is a trailer for their game, and a fucking Dark Souls Guts versus Dual Shield Bearer PvP video. Like a Dark Souls 3 PvP video. And 2, actually this year, after years of it being out on Steam, they went back and they updated it. And had like new features and stuff. I gotta play it again. Also, Pocket Meat. I was right about Pocket Meat. But y'all give me funny looks. Pocket Meat saves your ass. I'll promote the shit out of that game. Not even a very long game either. It's also like the vibe. Everything's just shitty concrete. Pain and junk falling from the sky. I just tell you, I tried playing a gacha game. What's that game? Sword X Staff? Like, okay, what's the deal with this? It's got classes. The entire thing is your character, but your gacha is skills. I saw Chibi Doki in an ad for it. Like, I respect the play because Chibi Doki is like, that's not somebody you think of when you're like, let's advertise our game as spotless and perfect. So I tried it, like, I tried it for like 2 days. Keep in mind, I don't like gachas. I hate them. I think they're very counterintuitive to having fun. And they'll do everything in their power to make you not have fun, so you spend money. But I also have this weird luck of, because you know in a gacha you gotta get your waifu, right? There's also not insignificant chance that she never actually endorsed the game, but she was AI. Oh, that might be legal grounds, because they I mean, they're basically impersonating somebody to endorse their ad. That's really common among Chinese companies. They don't give a fuck shit. Well, I'm glad I didn't find the game fun. Like, anyways, the my luck is like you always strive for your waifu. I just tend to get my waifus for free. And when I say waifus in this case, I'm not talking like, oh, you know, my 5 favorite waifus. I'm talking like, if I had to gun to my head, marry one of them right now and get nobody else. I always tend to get mine for free. In Fate Grand Order, my waifu was Boudica. And she's a 3-star, so she's fairly easy to get in the pool. And you just get her for free in the main story, like really early in the story. In Genshin Impact, my waifu was Lisa Mincy, who, funny enough, we share the same birthday. And you literally just like, okay, you've now gotten out of the controls tutorial. Here's Kaya and Lisa for free. So, I've tried some other ones. All mine have usually been like low-level characters that you just get, so I'm usually lucky for that. That being said, fuck those games. I will also say this though about Genshin. proving that I'm always right. And so my main in Genshin was Kaya. I was going like a basically his thing was he had a sword and he had ice. And so he had like a bunch of like crit abilities. So alright, I'm gonna give build Kaya's a crit build. And Moon, who's the fucking gooner we've talked about much on this channel, was like, no man, you Kaya's shit. Like you like gooner, so it's probably if it was a guy, he would just call it shit. And then like months later, he never stopped playing this, by the way. He would come up to me and just be like, yeah, by the way, dude, Kaya's broken. That's what I fucking said. I told you Kaya was good. Just because he's a 3-star doesn't mean he's shit. Let me know all your waifus and what games they're from. I got a new phone recently. I'm trying to like actually play like phone games and stuff. Oh, another one. That one I guys told you about. It used to be called Bloodlines Legacy of Lithus. That was another case. Because there's dragon people. And by dragon people I mean like they just look like people, but they have like dragon claws and horns. They had like a 7-day thing where if like if you log in for like 7 days consecutively, you just get the dragon wife. And boy, let me tell you, the dragon women were thick. They had the juiciest thighs, for lack of better words. Let me see if I can. What the? Can I just like type in like? Oh, I still have the Raven picture. Bloodlines. Dragon woman. Like, I would at least give that game, as bad as it was, some credit. The art, or like the I just want the fucking picture. I don't want Facebook. Like some of the designs were quite good. Okay, so here is the female playable character. And I'll also give them credit for this. Like, let's say, I think that's the clan right there. So let's say Clan Karg. So like the male Karg and the female Karg had different abilities. Like, yeah, I just got this one for free. Just by playing. I always win when it comes to gachas. When I'm just not playing the gacha. I think what happened with that game, why I stopped playing, was I just kind of got bored of gachas. And I swore off them for a long time. And I just hit that wall. Where if you're not like super careful and you plan everything out, you will hit a wall. Because you must wail. Yeah. When it comes to not luck, I am the luckiest man. I did get Ishtar once in Fate. Never used her. Because in all honesty, when I did play, you wanna know who my archer was? My archer was King David. Because he just had an ability that gave you evasion. And evasion is just like that attack misses you. So like the enemy would like do their like turbo, I'm gonna stomp your guts out move. And it's like, nah. King David says no. Keep in mind, he was a 3-star. he was the 3-star. He has silver border. 3 stars for silver, anything lower than was bronze. It's like that one meme of like, they go, dude, your Pokemon team is shit, what are these? Says the kid that's using all legendaries. And I just curb stomp them. against giant opponents. Yes. Me and my 3 stars with our underrated abilities are gonna roll up and beat your ass. Oh, dude. I just had a horrible idea. You get isekai'd into a gacha, and the main character can only use like low star teammates, and he has to like functionally organize them together. Oh, that's awful. That's amazing, actually. I had mixed feelings about Boudica, because I was gonna bring this up because Boudica's she got a buff eventually. She was very much like a so she buffed blue cards, which are like raise your MP gauge, which will let you use your ultimate. So she was good at that, and then she got a buff where it's like bonus damage against Romans. You might think like, wow, it's really specific. And she realized that everyone was just running Romulus. I mean, the MC has to actually be interesting and competent. You see that? I feel like you see that decently enough. You know, like the planner guy. Very much Log Horizon-esque. Like, all right, we need to actually talk about logistics here. It's like, all right, Boudica, time to. All right, we're bringing out a secret weapon. Who's that? Boudica. A writer, a 3-star writer. Yeah. Why? Because we're fighting the Romans. Oh. And I have mixed feelings about her because, like, she's supposed to. They even say it's like she's depicted as like this motherly figure, but she's more of a big sister because fuck it, that's what sells copies. That's what sells rolls on the gacha. And so she's one of the characters that you can like have like a little backstory thing with, like have a one-on-one little like mini session with. And it basically just evolves into Goblin Rape Fantasy. Why you gotta do this to my girl? I feel it's a bit tasteless given that it's Boudica, you know? It's fucked up. Also badass that her sword is called the Sword of Unpromised Victory. Because it's not promised. What else was there? I'm trying to remember like some of the like swords. I did Medusa's. Hers was kind of funny. I made jokes about that. I was like, don't worry, Mash. MC Kun and Medusa, they're just really good friends. This isn't a real date. Meanwhile, around the corner. What else was there? I remember the ones I did. All I remember is those two. Mostly because one was my main girl and the other one was just funny. Oh yeah, the Medusa one was that you had to be her fake boyfriend because her sisters were coming over, and Medusa needed to not look like she was single in front of them, or something like that. That one was funny. What else? I think I did Asterios's, the Minotaur from the Labyrinth, which is really sad because he was just a boy that didn't know what he was doing. I used all my grails on Boudica. Like, what the fuck, Hawk? Yes. I think I did the Phantom of the Opera. I did both Cuchulains. I did Lancer Cuchulain and Caster Cuchulain. I don't even remember who my saber was. Because that's the thing, like, unfortunately, the thing about sabers is, like, it's either, like, Jason or, like, one of, like, 2 3-stars, and then everyone else is, like, a 4-star or higher. So, sabers were a little rare. I think it was Siegfried. I think I just got Siegfried at the start. He was cool. You guys ever watch Fate Apocrypha? That's the one that had Astolfo in it. Fate does have this crazy thing though, and this is the thing I don't really like. Like, I understand why they do it. They need pretty women in the gacha. But, like, you can only do the Joan of Arc thing, like, so many times. Like, oh, it got lost in legend. Like, you just how everyone just thinks they were a man. That only works, like, so much. And, like, you guys know Nemo? Captain Nemo? 30 Leagues Under the Sea? Shota. Pale blonde Shota. You know, the Indian man. That happened. No, it wasn't Gawain. It was one of the knights of the Round Table is also a woman. And then, God, don't even get me started about the whole Mordred thing. How Astoria, or Artoria, is actually her dad, and she refers to her as dad. And I'm your son. Like, this is confusing. Canonically, in the Fate world, Mordred is in fact a Fuda baby. I want you all to let that sink in. That cool tomboy knight that everybody loves. Yeah. Incest Fuda baby, mind you. Because I wasn't weird enough. We need more Coffin of Andy and Lele in this plot line. I found some fucked up stuff last night regarding the modding scene for Coffin of Andy and Lele. Just on YouTube. Because it's basically just a visual novel with RPG Maker. So anybody can do it, basically. I did find one that was interesting though. Was that Ashley and Andy, I forgot his name for a second because all I can ever think about is Renee. Ashley and Andy swap personalities. Ah, yes. She is now no longer a psycho bitch. Now she just hates life, like me. When are they updating that game again? I should look. I don't really ever find out when they update it because, like, the usual suspects are up to breast on it and play it. I'm curious to see how it goes. Do you guys think that they're afraid to drop the incest route? Because before it was the decay route, where they're like going to kill each other. Do you think they're afraid to drop the route that everybody wants? I think they're a little apprehensive. Because I'm gonna tell you guys right now, okay? All you little VTubers and stuff that you watch, like, oh my god, they actually stepped together. They knew exactly what route they were going. They weren't surprised. They probably looked it up beforehand. Because if you follow logic of not knowing what's going to happen, you would easily go the decay route, following just pure logic. You have to basically intentionally go down the incest route. And actually here, since we're talking about it, do I still have that? Oh my god, I do! I never get rid of anything. Chat, hooray! You guys like pink-haired Andy? That sounds like a bad nickname. No, that's pink-haired Andy. I'm just now realizing I forgot Andy's name, even though I said Coffin of Andy and Lele. What number do you guys dial for 911? Where's the Queen of England from? Who's our 69th president? You guys see those videos? Oh, they just ask these simple questions on the street and people can't answer them. They can't say reminiscent. It makes me sad. I just know, so like, you do say that it works. Would you guys prefer it if I went back to the original idea of me being Lele? Of course, that's when Vulcan was also here playing. That was a more fitting dynamic that I would be Ashley. I wonder how many people saw like, what the fuck? This isn't a woman. Like, she dressed up as a woman because the dynamic. I honestly surprised Jackie one time when I told her like, yeah, I got this little group dynamic with my unofficial co-host. He's the straight man. Because I'm very serious at work. I take my job very seriously. And mostly it's because it's incredibly stressful and I have to do like 5 things at once. Like last Saturday where my coworkers decided that they weren't going to come in. So it was just me. I'm not bitter about it. I mean, I hope they're okay, but that's some bullshit. Corporate takes all of our technicians and when we need help they don't send anybody. And then they yell at me because I can't do the job of 4 people. 4.5 because our pharmacist is fairly new and slow. Nice guy, love him to death, but... You guys want to play the game now? I've been streaming for about an hour and 20 minutes. Well, before we do that, actually, let me toss out some ideas for this week because I haven't made the schedule yet. Game? What game? Yeah, man, this is just chatting, guys. Oh no. Here's what we'll do. No, I'm not gonna pull up another resource for it. I was just gonna put like the paused game in the corner, be that streamer. But obviously tonight we're generally gonna be playing some Digimon Dawn. And also, and I'm sorry, I went to my local game store, which apparently moved since the last time I've been there. That was a little adventure I went on with my father. I took him with me. And they didn't have any Digimon cards. I wanted to get some Digimon cards. The only thing I could find was the Spirit Charmers like deck that had like, you know, what's it? I got the box here. I kept the box because I think it's cool. I got the Spirit Charmers Chronicle deck because the Yugi Boomer and me demanded so. It does not have Dark or the light one. Just has the originals. I tried to get some Digimon cards, but there wasn't any. The store is now no longer just like 80% Warhammer, at least. It's got its own little section. I did get a sweet-ass like VHS-inspired horror game, though, that... I let my dad pick. It's like, alright, do you want the Friday the 13th? Do you want the Alien, or do you want the Hellraiser? And he straight up said Hellraiser, which is incredibly based. I like Hellraiser. It's a cool concept. You go too far into space. You seek too much of something and you get lost in it. You become such a hedonist that pain and pleasure are basically the same thing. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. Obviously, we'll prepare on some Digimon tonight. Thinking of booting up Etrian again. I went through and ran fine on OBS. Nothing changed. What do we play for the third stream this week? We could do some silly reactions. I guess that's what I'm starting to get known for. Trying to think what else. Because I almost said there for a second, like, oh, we can do, like, make some fabulous ultimate creatures. And just, like, write a bestiary, like I tried doing in the past, and we immediately just chatted. For, like, the whole thing. And also, I don't know if I want to give out my secrets yet. Because I've already made some creatures that are like, what? You should especially be sweating at that, Lex. Because after, because some people are like, how the fuck do I get this past my players that they don't immediately dunk it? And I was like, immediately like, oh, I know exactly how to trap them. I know exactly how to get them. It will come. You will not know when, but it will come. Yeah, that'd be interesting. So yeah, I'll have to think about some more, and by think about me, I'll probably post it like an hour before stream. Which again, I won't be streaming tomorrow. It looks like that's when I'm playing with the boys. I'll probably record that. That'll be fun. Do you guys like JRPGs? I like JRPGs. I'm surprised that not that surprised. Because with Fabula Ultima, I've got like all the supplemental material with all the classes and stuff. And they have Pictomancer as basically they have legally distinct Pictomancer. But they have not made a Dragoon, which I guess granted is hard. Their entire shtick is I jump in the air and I... Dragoon used to fly! How are you gonna balance that in a tabletop game that uses JRPG turn-based combat rather than a grid-based system? You know? It's like, all they have is like, I jump in the air and then cast Lancet to like deal minor damage and get like health and MP back. I think the Pathfinder 1E conversion actually did something like that. They just got like crazy like bonuses to their jump and acrobatics. Of course, it's Pathfinder 1E, so it's gonna get a little silly. Not saying like doing fucking 72 damage in 2 swings isn't gonna be crazy. Most low-level enemies don't even have 70 health. Yeah, massive vertical jumping. Doesn't reduce the fall damage though. That was a thing lore-wise they had in Final Fantasy XIV, is like, you have to practice your jumps. You can't just jump, because once you're in the air, you're committed, son. You ain't going back even if it's a bad idea. And like, that's the thing too, is because it's a tabletop game, you can't just go like, oh, they just get bonuses with spears. They're the Lancer class. What if they don't want? What if they're like losers and they don't want to use spears? You know? You gotta give them something else. They can't just be like a very weapon-specific class. Like, you can have spells like Soaring Strike that do something, and then they get an additional like bonus to damage if it's like brawling or a spear, but it has to be something else. Like, there's still benefits there. Plate of Levitation. Holds up to 1 pound of objects aloft indefinitely. Weighs 1 pound. Yes. Even then, someone's gonna find some crazy shit to do with it. Book of Incredible Eloquence Dictionary. You know, Lex, I'm gonna have so much fun with the concept of your character, because everywhere we go, it's just gonna be like, Chuck, you are not gonna believe what you're seeing. This place is awesome. That right there, that book right there, has the definition of every word in common. Oh, it's gonna be great. And if you guys do go with the priestess that we've done in the play, and like the play test, oh my god, that is gonna be such a funny dynamic. All three of you are having different conversation. See, guys, that's gonna be the beauty of our little thing. Is we're not gonna be Critical Role. We're not gonna be some thriller drama epic. No, we're just gonna be a bunch of dumbasses just having a good time. We're the Konosubas, and yet somehow we will be the heroes. And of course, I'm not saying like there isn't gonna be like some serious stuff. Like, I think what I'm gonna do is like, because I have backstories for every like NPC, like companion of the guild, is I'm gonna do like your relationship system, Lex. The more you spend time with them, and it doesn't have to be like on quest, it could be like you're just spending time with them in the guild. You'll unlock things, and then it will probably progress their personal story a bit quicker. So, it'll be fun. Like, man, guys, I really love hanging out with Joe. Wait, where is he? Guild blows up. Like, oh no, Joe was a spy this entire time. How could you do this to us, Joe? I'm sorry! I can send you the chart. Oh, that's right, because you had a fucking spreadsheet. I'll just like, there'll be like one section is like, alright guys, you have unlocked what the character thinks about each of you. Like, oh yeah, wait, what? Oh, they think I'm an asshole. Or no, it's gonna be way worse. It's gonna be like, you're gonna find like the one like secretly yandere like companion, and they just like latch onto you because you fit the requirements of the conditions. Just one. And before you get any ideas, Lex, no, it's not who you think it is. One of them has a deep dark secret. Okay, actually, a few of them do. Few of them, in fact, have secrets. Which is why I cannot show you their character sheets. Specifically why I can't show you their quirks. Because honestly, their quirks kind of spoil it. I'll tell you what they got though. I'm not gonna leave you blind. I will let you have control of them. I feel like I've made that mistake in the past of having the NPC also manipulating the NPCs. I'll just speak for them. I did have to do some last minute revamping of one character. It was a little crazy. And by crazy, I just mean a mess of trying to get these three parts to like fit together and do this one thing, and it doesn't do that thing very well. So I just like, just fuck it, just scrap it. Yeah, I'm excited to play though. I think it's gonna be a very good system. Well, I have to see what it's like. I haven't actually played tested. You gotta play test it. I should see on like Roll20 and stuff if anyone's playing Fabula Ultima. Because I feel like if you want to be good at the system you're running, you have to play the system. You know, and it's gotta be something that you can't do because, I mean, it's your brain, right? It's like you can Unless you do, no, because even if you do like procedurally generated like random rolls, like you'll still figure out how to deal with them, you know? But someone else wants to unfab your Ultima. In our little gaggle of up nuts. I've thought about what kind of character I'd like to play. I think I might go the same base route as Lex, but something different. I was thinking, you know, at least at the start, Brawler Fury into Darkblade. Just keep dealing damage to yourself with your like punches until you get like below 50% health, and then you just do more damage and you just keep going. That or support, because no one seems to ever want to play supports. I'm the heal slut. I was like, I'm actually surprised we haven't done like, I haven't played like an actual Pathfinder cleric yet. Cleric is my favorite class, and yet the only ones I've done is like Shadow Dancer Rogue. Werewolf Barbarian Man, and Angry Elf Druid. Of course, Angry Elf Druid is like, I'm gonna do something out of left field for me. I've played the meathead, I don't need to play the big strong man right now. Who's my teammate? Oh, he's a gunslinger? Okay, well, he's gotta have some survivability. Just in case. I say like they're not just gonna pop their gun in their mouth and just blast them. I will have to say this though, because the plan was the initial campaign is like the guild initiation. Like, I shouldn't say campaign. It's honestly more akin to like a 1 to 3 shot, depending on how long everyone wants to take. Not even that. I'd say 1 or 2 shot. It's very short, but the reason it took as much time as it did was because A, I'm lazy, and I kept having different ideas and like writing those down instead of just focusing on one thing. But so there are 7 routes you can go in the initiation. So I had to come up with like 7 different activities, all of which had to be distinct enough. And the reason for that was because if more people wanted to play, I could just run that, like, welcome to the guild. You're part of the guild now. Everyone except these handful NPCs are guild members. And so I would be able to run that over and over again. Now, the problem I'm running into is that requires a lot of custom art, which I have the means, the production for, as Lex knows. And so that requires space, apparently, on Roll20. And unless you subscribe to them, you can only have 100 megabytes worth of pictures. I want you to understand, there are 7 activities, each of which has their own characters and art. And then you also have all the NPCs and you have the backgrounds. That's gonna be a lot of custom art. That's gonna be a lot of art I'm gonna have to upload. And if I'm gonna reuse this thing, I can't delete it, any of the art, because I might need it later. That's gonna be the issue. So I might have to, after this, I'll have to look at like, what was the one we used, Lex? Whatever Kunajo was always talking about. Because apparently you just pay a flat $60, which, as opposed to a monthly subscription to add more pictures, Foundry, that's right. Might just have to use that, which is fine. And the sad part is, the way I'm formatting this is excluding dungeons, of course, you really don't need a lot. But I've already almost hit my limit. I think the only limit I have left is you and Kunojo's character art. Which I still need, you motherfuckers. You need to differentiate between you two. And like, I tried, like, with the traits that, you listed for your character. Okay, you gave me some. You gave me references. I didn't know if you wanted me to use one of those. But I can. I thought it was just like references, because I tried like using the characteristics. You know, just like how they're like a lizard man, you know, like with the claws and the toesies and things like that, and like scale color. I tried putting that in the machine. Just like do like some things, but it just came out just making lizard men. You make one better, yeah. I mean, these are really good. I think you said the closest one was the blue one, right? That one I could probably just change the scales, if you like. I can change the color of them. That's saying like Alexa's like, man, you get such good like art out of yours. Because I spend like an hour on each character just narrowing down the best one, and then I also go into fucking my GIMP and edit it. Because even then it still has some jank. This one girl's really cute though, I like that. Even though her... Give me an aneurysm. This one... But the last one was one of the most accurate anatomy. Yeah. Surprise! Last minute change! Chuck's a femboy. Hammers, grippers. Just gonna get the... That's gonna be the new quirk we have. Is you could just crawl on walls. Hands and feet. Don't get me wrong, Lex. You might still get the femboy, because, and this one would get me in so much hot water. I want to make like a turbo macho femboy character. Like everyone always tries to make me a girl and tries to make me gay. Oh, I want to be a man. I want to do manly stuff. I just, you know, got the twink body, and so they're like the turbo, like either like bare knuckle brawler tough guy, or like they got a big fucking axe to compensate. Just the femboy that's angry that the world's trying to tell him how to act. Yeah, come on, dudes. Let's go slam some brewskis, right? Watch some MMA. Yeah, sure, dude. Hell yeah. Definitely thin and light. Those arms go turbo mode when he goes elemental. May give you something. Just gonna. Have you ever watched Hunter x Hunter, Lex? Have you ever seen Bisky? Let me pull up a picture of Bisky. No, I have not. Okay, perfect. Bisky. Okay, so is this gonna actually? No, this just immediately pulled up the wiki. Okay, this is Bisky. Let me get you a bigger picture, actually. This is Bisky. Isn't Bisky cute? Now, here's the thing about Bisky. She is much older than she looks. Haha, 1,000-year-old lolly, am I right? However, because she is a master of Nin, she pulled a Tsunade. And she has used Nin to alter her body to look like this. Because she wants to be cute. This is Bisky's true form. That's just you, you're like this like light lizard man, and all of a sudden you just need to really punch a ice elemental and you just get jacked. That's a good one. Maybe without some very specific features. Don't worry, you're not a goldfish. Or clownfish, whatever it is, whatever one that just where like Nemo's dad is also his mom. I got some NPC guild members too, I think you'll be happy with. I mean, you've already seen the legally distinct Janetta. Legally distinct Janetta and her brother. It's been an hour and 40 minutes. Let's say we get right into it, huh? Let me change out the Andy model. Where are you? There I go. Feels good to be back and stretch my tentacles. They're used to being my possessed model. Alright, I don't even remember what the fuck we were doing. But apparently the farm's done. Do we have a quest? We do. Okay, that one's done. That's right. I forgot the combat game made me lose my mind. Look at Best Boy. Look at Best Boy. Look how happy he is. Look at your boy. Who's your good boy, Best Boy? You're a good boy. Yes, you are. You're the best boy. I got 5 piece. That's right, we don't need you like that. What did you need? Did you need... Oh, that's right, you need like crazy high attack, didn't you? You need spirit. 24 more spirit! Lovely. I'm sure you guys can hear the... Oh, you actually cannot hear the game. What the fuck, OBS? There we go. I don't know why that was... I said that. What the hell? I'm glad I checked that. 220? Jesus. And of course machine XP. Here's your lowest. And then you needed holy, didn't you? $17,500. You're actually close. Actually, wow, okay. You know, close relative terms. Boop 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 boop. Star Child. Best girl. Sunny D. Fucking blueberry. Green. Blue. Thunder Wolf. Inshin. Oh, whatever. Alright. Time for some training. Alright, first up. Checkers. We gotta deal with checkmate first. Of course you need more speed. One. Oh, I'm so proud of you. You did good. And then we're gonna swap them back out. And before I do that, because it's been about a week, Who can Digivolve? You need 4,000 holy. Are you fucking kidding me? Why is holy so rare? There's like a billion holy Digimon. You just need a level, actually. Which you might get in the next farm session. You have to stay as you are. I'm pretty sure we did yours. Look at that! Purely holy dragon, bird, and machine XP. That's funny. It's not like we're gonna use you after this. How about you, best girl? 33? I see, we need to focus on your attack, huh? I like Digimon, he's cool looking. I think you just need to be like level 50, don't you? Level 52. Shit. Okay. It's very easy to get War Greymon. Fucking very. Dude, oh, we're never gonna get Lilithmon at this rate. Because we need to go up here. Oh my god. Do we have to actually beat Pheromon? And then de-digivolve and then go all the way back up here? Just for Lulu? Lulu, what do you even do that makes you so ball busting? Confusion. Unavoidable dark damage. Okay. Resurrection. Okay, you do have some crazy moves, but these are moves you can learn anywhere. Like, more Digimon can learn this, except, you know, Phantom Pain. I didn't even pay attention, I was so kerfuffled. We need to be friends. We need to be friends. Okay. Oh, you can just straight up just beat Digimon now. That's not what we want. But you turn. Yeah, that checks out. These proportions, roughly. Oh, the Digimon. Why do you both want to be stick boys? You're both stick boys, but you're very melee focused. Well, technically, Kunjo's character's a stick boy. You and your combat elves. MP drain. This guy has to drain a lot of MP, by the way. Nice J's. Yeah, that's what we want. Look at that big old boy. We de-digivolve. Oh, that's right. He has to be level 10. Touch of Evil. Paralyze. Okay. Oh, he's so cool, guys. New traits. Increased rate of critical attacks. I don't remember which one you were supposed to be. I think that one. The pecker. Honestly, this dude's going nowhere. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't even give him a name. He's just here for the farm quest. Pinky, though. Oops. No, that's right. Alright, boys, let's get to training. I don't know, I think you might need spirit or some shit. I know you need spirit. You piece of shit. Actually, yeah. I forgot you're not actually supposed to be Reapermon. He is, though. You just point me, you're so close. Why would you do this to me, Beetleborg? You need more defense. You. Why are you all so bad at this? 60% chance, fails 60% of the time. I'm just gonna give you spirit too, because fuck it. I know you need speed, but I don't care. The only reason you're here is because I left Coco. I'm only here for Lopmon. It's only thematic that you're in here too. Actually, wait, yeah, why the fuck are you in here? Everyone be my friend. I'm Coco. Yes, that is definitely your name. I take a union quest or a species quest. The union room is where everyone gets together, the quest getter. Hi, checkers. Alright, be my friends. I can listen to classical music, it's okay sometimes, so I gotta be in the mood for it. Be brave. Why is everyone asking me if I like classical music? Did I not install them over the intercoms for all of you? I know you need attack. I'm bored. Hey, yeah, fine. Coming in hot. There we go. You probably need spirit, little fuck. Don't move! Come here! Wow, you actually did really good at that. Sorry I called you a little fuck. Kind of. Okay. There we go. To the next place! Are you my friend now? We can have soft tacos later. I just know you're gonna need speed for some fucking reason. 100 speed. That's very satisfying. Alright, who else wants to be my friend? You can also have soft tacos. I think I'm already beautiful, but what do you think I should do to become more beautiful? Have your face lifted. Just lift the candle wax. Improve yourself on the inside. You're right. My molars hurt. Well, I don't want to go. Oh, why do you have the coward dialogue? You're all just horrible people in this farm. How did any of you get work done? Why? Wow, net +1 gain, net +2 gain. Okay, +3, I'll take that. Oh, right, I think I sent Coco and Terriermon over the other place, because they also need machine XP. I just dropped them off in there. This song's growing on me. Didn't like it at first, but I'm starting to dig it. Mirror exposure effect, baby. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Reapermon! Oh. You guys ever see French Reapermon? Beautiful. His attack went up by 7. Fuck, I just now realized as soon as I press enter, I should name him Duran Duran. Well, I tell you, speed. Shouldn't name him Duran Duran. So what you... Okay, Jungle Mushamon does not turn anything. What else we got here? Oh, I could just... Oh, just look up, thing. Freeze Fang. It's twice! It's quite the bite. Powerful, speed, and attack up. Alright. Fat ass beagle looking wolf. Time to get on the treadmill. Run faster. 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 Okay, that was you. Okay, we went too fast. You also count as this so I can get more friendship? No. Damn. I don't need to be friends with any of you. Hey. Barbecue or Suku? What? I like barbecue. Like Suku Yuki or whatever. Alright. I'm pretty sure all of you just need attack now. To maybe Starchild or whatever I named you. Dude, the sad part is, Blueberry, you were the bane of my existence. Anyways, despite the fact that I despise Blueberry with every fiber of my being, and they despise me as well, they are the key to their next evolution with Stingmon. Because if it goes the other way, then we get Dino Beamon. That's not what we want. You have so much attack power. You're just gonna look in a direction and things are gonna explode like the Michael Bay film. Just give a slightly judgmental side eye. Boom! Pump it up. Yeah, pump it up, pumping the GMs up. Anybody remember that with Mark Wahlberg? Pump it. You guys know Mark Wahlberg was once a drug dealer? Documented. And then he became a rapper. Pow. Alright, let's get to this quest done. We've been playing for 20 minutes and we haven't done anything yet. This is the real battle, the farm. I don't remember where he's at, so we're just gonna look around. It's not you, is it? No. They're just chilling here. That's cool. The tutorial kids. Is that you? No. I remember who the quest giver was. That's not some people. Oh, it was you, Dodoy. Wow, Mon. Your Vikemon sent me an email. He said thanks. Said for me a thank you. But to me, a thank you to me. I'm so happy. It's all because of you. You'll get your reward at the Shan Center. Give me my quest, Fishman. More money. Speed ring. Speed ring, funky symbol. You have any other quest, Walrus Man? I love dragons. Minervamon challenge. That's some her punk ass. Oh, perfect. You guys are almost already aligned. Triceramon. I haven't even looked at the quest. I just eventually will find them. There you are. Fuck, I need your help. You defeated Spinomon before, right? Minervamon heard about it and wants to meet you. I'm a little worried about you. He's in Pallet Amazon. Well, go see her if you want. Sure. Thanks for marking on my map even though you're concerned. I'll beat her ass too. Where are you going? I'm gonna go fight her. Are you sure? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna win. Oh, you're just here. I'm just gonna, in case. Ah, I'm a Nevermon. Are you really the one who defeated Spinomon? You don't look very strong. Oh well. Go and fight with Duramon. I'll take you on after that. Bitch. At the Parrotmon. You were not here before. I feel bad for Parrotmon. He could be so cool, but he's just a big parrot. That helmet. I got their league smarter than everybody else. King might be our strongest Digimon with how early he digivolved. He'll at least be our highest level. This does not help. I'm not gonna fight this. Or I guess I am. Dark Blast. No, I started Dark Blasting. You chose this. You chose to be consumed by the void. I didn't want to. You made me. I hope Cold Eternity was worth it. For you to flex your dick at me. Oh shit, his posse rolled up. Gotta go fight Duramon, but before that we gotta fight 3 of his Duramon goons and then his pet Parrotmon. Ooh, Brave Helmet? What's that? Well, I gotta equip Checkmate again. What's for birds? Oh, the birds, guys. I'd like you to do more damage with a Rook Gatling. Oh, you don't even have anything. Storm Maker. Weak to thunder, right? I have to put the Shaman Spear on too. Be the Shaman King. The King leads the charge. So, you're the one who defeated Spinomon. You're not strong enough to fight Minervamon. Fight me first. Okay. Megiddo Flame. Oh my god, that takes so much MP. Ah, Felicia. This guy would talk like that, wouldn't he? Yep. I lost. I guess it was true. Reapermon has moved further down. It's hard to say to you, but good luck. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Guys, it says, but hard to say, but I got crabs here. And now I don't. Guys, we got crabs. I said further down end, so I assume. Okay, I thought it was gonna be obnoxious. Hi, Murphy. Minnie. So it seems to be true that you defeated Spinomon. I think I'll have a good match with you. Here goes. Come and get it. Megiddo Flame! You're a beast, so you're probably weak to fire. Or I can miss. It's okay, you crit. The second one. Double crescent. Actually, buff with the power of courage and friendship. And this nuclear megaton fist. That's steel, bitch. Oh boy, attack buff us and defense down on you. That's unfortunate. Come on, Minnie. There you got. Crimson Wave of the Beast King. Okay. What is your evasion? Best Boy's the only one that's been able to hit you. Okay, Best Boy just soloed her, I guess. It's a lot of Beast XP. Wow, you're stronger than I ever imagined. I think we can leave the future of this world in your hands. Thank you, Hawk. No combo. We'll meet again sometime. Give my regards to Reapermon. You see, you don't leave, I leave. Bye. Let's see if I can remember where this guy was. He's like right here, right? No, he's on the other end. He's over here. Oh, I was worried, hold it. Come on, that was easy. You're okay. Thank you for listening to my request. I'm so grateful. Now get your reward at Shine Center. This is just a big circle. Dash read. What's that do? Excalibur. Does that just make it easy to run away? Yes. Is that why it's so hard to run away? Is it because they needed to justify an equipable item? Ugh. Okay. Oh, main quest. What we got here? Merchant of Death. Alright, that's vamos. Actually, this might honestly be a good time to call it for the night. I know it's like 40 minutes, a bit early. However, my throat is starting to hurt, and it's just kind of there's a bit of an impromptu stream a little bit, just to get things rolling. I mean, I didn't like make a message or anything about it, so it's just kind of like a to get back into it thing. So I'll probably just take this time to record some extra stuff before heading to bed. Oh yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by and chatting if all y'all did. It's good to be streaming again. Like I said, it's mostly just life stuff. So yeah, I won't get much into it, but thank you all so much. Y'all are a bunch of turbo badasses. And probably Wednesday, we might do Retro Analysis. That's what I'm thinking. Let's try it again. Hear those sick Necropolis, you know, echoing guitars. I'm a sucker for echoing guitars. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Gay. Mamma mia, just because I wear lipstick doesn't make me gay. This is turning into a nightmare. Why won't people believe I'm innocent?